to our studio. Good morning. This is Ray W2RE here in the RHR studio. Back in action here. What a weekend. What a weekend. I don't know if any of you have been following, but we were in the CQ WPX SSB contest. Yes, we were in the WPX SSB contest, and we did multi. We did multi. We did multi in the contest. Pretty much probably one of just maybe two stations in the whole world that could do multi since we're in a lockdown. Think about it. Remote. This weekend was the only way you could operate multi in the world in a contest. Now do you see the benefits? The benefits of operating remote shined over the weekend. Not only did it shine over the weekend, the WW2DX team made 32 million points. For a matter of fact, let me put this link in here. You don't have to read that now because it's pretty long. The post report. But it's amazing. What we did this weekend is going to change the face of contesting moving forward, especially in the multi category. We proved one thing this weekend, that you can get 10 people scattered throughout the U.S., and even one of the operators was in Europe, in Slovenia. He has a U.S. call sign. And be able to work as a team in a multi in a contest and break an old USA record from 2014. And by the way, that record that was set in 2014 had 10 and 15 meter great openings to Europe. We didn't have that. We had no Europe opening to 10, and we worked some European on 15 meters. So it was really a great, fantastic weekend. I've never had such fun in my life in a contest ever. I'll repeat that again. I never had so much fun in my life ever in a contest. And unfortunately, we could not bring it live to you. Because we were told if we brought it live, that we would have been subject to a disqualification. There's one set of rules for every amateur radio operator in contesting, and then there's one set of rules for W2RE in our team. That's the way it works. Unfortunately. Again, I'll repeat that. There's one set of rules for the rest of the world that can operate contests, but then there's one set of rules for W2RE in our team. Everybody else was allowed to go along and live stream. They've been doing it for years. But if we want to live stream, well, you're going to get disqualified. So that's why we didn't do it. The only reason we didn't do it is because we had 4 youths with us, ranging from the age of 13 to 21, and we didn't want to scar the youths with a disqualification. So what we did is what we do best. We operated a contest, and not only did we win, there's not even a score even close in the United States. I think the next closest score is about 17, 18 million points behind us. Think about that. We did a multi, 10 operators, 3 stations. We have a 4th station, but it's only 10 meters, which there wasn't much going on 10 meters. And we demolished the competition. You know why they didn't want us to bring it live to you? Because they didn't want us to show you how good remote operations are. Because they're not doing it. And when I say they're, I'm talking about some of these people that sit on these contest committees. They're old school, old thinking, and sometimes I think they're just thugs. I really do. They don't want to open up their minds for new things, which is ridiculous. They really need to get new people with big, bold ideas if you want to make this really more attractive to younger people. Because that's the problem here. That's the problem here. We're not attracting young people to the hobby because of old school thinking by the ARRL and by these contest committees. We have so many great ideas, but we're just a small little company here of 4 men. We're for a profit organization, so we can't concentrate everything towards youths and contesting. But those organizations, they get free money. They get money sent to them, donations. And what they do with it, they do nothing. It's really annoying. But again, we're not going to dwell on that because look what we did this weekend. 32 million points. 32 million points. 10 operators. 4 of them youths. I call it Rocker youth, but he's not qualified as an actual youth. He's under 30. And we did this multi, and we demolished the competition. We proved one thing this weekend. Multi, remote is the future. Yeah, sure, if you were a single remote operation this weekend, wouldn't have been attractive to you. But if you needed to get a team together and you wanted your friend to sit side by side with you in a contest, you could not do it this weekend. And we all know why. But what we did was we took it one step further. We developed a logger in the cloud. Our logger this weekend was in the cloud, all 10 operators sharing the same logger. It was great. It was fantastic. I wish I could have brought it to you. I wanted to stream live this in the worst way, and we were shot down. We couldn't get a definitive answer from anybody. I sometimes think people are afraid to make a bold move. For a matter of fact, I don't even know what was going on. We asked the CQWPX chairman on Wednesday if we could live stream. He came back basically, calling us a bunch of cheaters, and I really don't have an answer for you. Then the day of the contest, Friday, he resigned. All we did was ask a question, can we live stream the contest? He came back basically saying you're a cheater because he believed that I operated the ARRL-DX to gain QSOs, which is ridiculous. And then he gave us an answer that, one answer is, maybe you can do it, but you need like a 1-hour delay. And then the other one was, well, you really can't do it because you have to do it after the log check. I couldn't follow him. We never responded. Lee and I looked at it because we were both copied on it. Lee and I looked at the email and said, you know what? We're not going to be able to live stream it. So we never responded to the email. Then all I know is the day of the contest, the CQWPX chairman, N4TZ, the guy that we sent the email to if we could live stream, all of a sudden quit after 7 years. I have no idea why he quit. I really don't know. I wish I did. The interim contest chairman in there, K5ZD, I think he's a good guy. I don't know what his stance is on live streaming, but I think he has an open mind. And we'll see if he can make some changes that are sorely needed. WPX is a great contest. The WPX contest should be the #1 contest in the world. You know why? Because everybody can work everybody. It's a lot of fun. Why the CQWPX isn't as popular as CQ Worldwide? I don't know. But the WPX contest is way much more fun than CQ Worldwide, in my opinion. And that's, everybody that operated with our team felt the same way. So again, to recap, we won CQ, WPX, SSB, not live, without live streaming, 32 million points. No other score in the U.S. is even close. I think the next closest score is like 13 million. We proved this weekend that remoting saved the day. And of course, we had great operators, and we operated from the best station in the United States, hands down. We already know that now. It's undisputed. After what I did on 20 meters, and now this weekend, I don't know how anybody can challenge it. The station just absolutely plays. And we had great young operators with us. They actually showed the old man up. That's the reason why we broke the record. That's the reason we broke the record. So again, let me post that back in here. For you who have not seen this, this is our third 3830 post. This is what we posted after the contest. And we're very, very pleased this morning. Very, very happy. I've had people come to us recently because we're doing big and bold things in this hobby. We're live streaming, we're remoting, we got young people involved. We now have probably the best logger in amateur radio because it's in the cloud. We're doing all these great things. Somebody said, hey, and this ain't the first one that said it, why don't you guys just run your own organization and compete against the ARRL? You do a better job. You know what? We're really considering it. We're really considering it because our organization, which is only 4 guys right now, but we have a lot of youths. A lot of the young amateurs today in amateur radio are using RHR because the only way they can get on the air. Some of them get a dipole in the attic or in a tree, running 100 watts, which is fine for a youth when you're starting off. That's fantastic. But what we do is we take it one step further to them. We mentor. Something the ARRL is not doing. They're not mentoring these kids. Absolutely not. The kids tell us, with the ARRL does nothing for us, but you guys are doing everything for us. And that's what leads me into the next thing here, the ARRL. Wait till you hear what they want to do to me. The ARRL is trying to silence me. They want to put in the magazine. Well, let me step one further back. So as everybody knows, I operated the ARRL DS contest and I live streamed it. And it was great. I had that weekend, over 150,000 people watched it live. Maybe it was less than that. Maybe it was 100. It was 68,000 on Saturday and 69,000 on Sunday. If you do the math, 137,000 people watched it live. Now I have no idea who watched it after. I haven't even looked back. It could be up to 250,000, maybe 500,000 views between Facebook, Twitch TV, and YouTube. So it was a great event. I live streamed it. Everybody enjoyed it, except for a handful of people. And it looks like some people that do the awards at the ARRL. They basically, in no certain terms, said, well, you cheated. We want to make your log a check log. Not going to happen. I didn't cheat. I did not cheat. I did not cheat when I live streamed the ARRL contest. I did not cheat. I did not cheat. I did not cheat. They're saying, well, you said you were on the bottom of the band. Well, guess what? I never said what band I was on. They said, come work me. I can't say the word come work me? Please. Nobody even knew where I was. Nobody even knew where I was. If they wanted to come work me, they had to come find me. Really? You're going to DQ me over I said, I'm near the bottom of the band. I never said what band I was on. And I said one time in 48 hours of filming, come work me. One time. I may have said it twice. Really? You're going to DQ me over that? Well, please do it. Please do it. Please do it. Please disqualify me. Put it in big, bold letters in that magazine. Because you know what? I would probably hang that more on the wall than your stupid 20-meter plaque that I would have got. That stupid 20-meter plaque would have meant nothing to me. Because the only thing I did that weekend was to present ham radio in the greatest light that it could possibly be put in. I taught people how to operate a contest, and I made it look good for the ARRL, which evidently doesn't look good for them in their eyes because they want to be the one that wants to put the ARRL in a good light, not me. They don't want W2RE helping them because they think they can do a better job. Well, sadly, you guys are in bad shape at the ARRL if you come after me and DQ me. Because what I have is the greatest audience in the world. The greatest audience in the world. So, I'm going to type this into the chat window here. I really need your support on this. This is very, very important. I don't care if you're in Zimbabwe. I don't care if you're in Russia. I don't care if you're in China. I don't care where you are in the face of the world. Voice your opinion. That link right there that I just posted, contest at ARRL. Did I do that right? Yeah. Contest at ARRL.org. So this is what I need you to do. And I'm going to be posting this over the next few days. I need you to click that link. It'll bring you to an email. And in the email, put in the subject line. In the subject line, put W2RE. Okay? This is what I need you to do. You click that link. It's going to make an email. I don't care. I could care less what your writing skills are. It's irrelevant. If you can't write, I don't care. I'm not that type of guy. Just put in there whatever you want. But this is what I suggest. When you click on that link, contest at ARRL.org, that goes to the contest committee that's going to make the final decision on my ARRL log. What I need you to do is, in the subject line of the email, you put W2RE. Then after that, you tell them how my live streaming has impacted you in ham radio. That's it. Tell them that you would like to see more contest live streaming and that I did not cheat in the ARRL. I need as much support on this as I can. I don't care where you are in the world, if you're an ARRL member or not. It's irrelevant. The ARRL needs to know they're making a big mistake here. And I'm friends with some of these people that sit on the committee, the awards committee. They're afraid to make a decision. So I'm going to hope you can make the decision for them. The link that I just posted, contest at ARRL.org. Voice your opinion, because they're trying to silence me of the live streaming and contesting. God forbid they give me any credit for bringing people into ham radio. Can't tell you how many people watch here that have never been hams, but now either studying or getting their license. They enjoy watching the show. And it's sad that I have to spend 15, 20 minutes every day defending myself before I start the show. Because every day there's something new. There's another pitchfork coming after me. Every morning, I have to come on this show and spend 15, 20 minutes a day defending what I'm doing. I shouldn't have to do that. All I want to do is to get on the air, show you guys how to operate, and enjoy what I enjoy, ham radio. But no, there are some angry people out there. And this one sticks with me more than any other. the ARRLDX. I did nothing wrong. If I really wanted to cheat, as they said I was a cheater, I would have used a real logger. Because I had no way to know who I worked and I didn't work, so I couldn't chase multipliers. So again, very, very important. You guys in who watch me live, and a lot of you don't put in chat here. I know that. You're silent. You don't chat in the window. That link I just posted, contests@arrl.org. This may not show up on Twitch TV or YouTube because I just put it in the overall chat. Please let me know if it showed up there or not. But again, please click on that link. See, now I know I'm going too long here when that goes off. That's another 15 minutes wasted. ARRL, so you click on the link, contest@arrl.org. You send an email, my call sign W2RE as the subject line, and then you can send whatever you want. I don't care what you write. I don't care what you write. As long as they know in the subject line, W2RE's there. Listen, you can kill me for all I care. But as long as they get flooded with emails that there's support for this type of amateur radio operation, live streaming, that's all that counts. That's all that counts. We really need your support, and I'm going to be hammering this over the next couple of days. I'm sorry, but not everybody checks into the show daily. Ian, you're absolutely right. They're looking to take me down no matter what. Because why? Because we do big in both things. We do big in both things. 32 million points we made this weekend in a contest. And the next closest competition in the U.S. was like 13 million points. Why? Why? Because we have the technology. We were able to remote this weekend. We played by the social distancing. Most operators, the closest operator to me over the weekend was Lee, WW2RE, and he's 10 miles away. The furthest operator from me was Adi, Sugar 55 Mike with the call sign W1ADI in Slovenia. And we had our own chat window like we have in here. And we communicated the whole weekend, just like we're communicating here in the chat window. And it was great. The young kids, they were having a blast. When they weren't operating, they were in the chat window and they were just being kids. It was great. It would have been the greatest thing to bring to the amateur radio. This would have been the greatest show ever. A team operating, making 32 million points, kids in there playing, kids having fun. We were going to have multiple streams of the kids in different locations operating. And yes, we would have hit the frequency. But no, we were told no. And then the WPX chairman abruptly quit the day of the contest. I don't know what the hell's going on, but it's really starting to really tick me off. And now a lot of people saying, just take over the ARRL. They're not doing their job anyway. And you know what? I'm going to warn the ARRL. We have more support than you. We have a great youth program. We have bold and big ideas. So if you come after me, I'm coming after you. And I'm not kidding. Again, ARRL, listen. You come after me, I'm coming after you. I have bigger support than you do. I don't BS people here. I tell the people the truth. So while you're sitting in your little office there on the PC, not doing big and bold things like we do, think about it. Please send the email to the ARRL and tell them how displeased they are that they want me to make my log a check log, which means admitting that I cheated, which I absolutely did not do. Because I said I was at the bottom of the band but never mentioned what band I was on, that's cheating? Nobody knew the frequency I was on. Because I said, come work me? Come work me? I have no idea who was even watching. Really, You guys are really, really, listen, look at the whole picture. ARRL, listen. Look at the whole picture. I promoted ham radio in your contest that you sponsor. So many people here in chat said, wow, this was great. I didn't know contesting was this fun. And actually, some started participating in the contest. Yes, they probably worked me, but they worked a lot of others too. It's got to stop. You got to stop giving in to the 4 or 5 people or 10 people that hate what we do. It's really got to stop. The jealousy is becoming way too much. I hate to even use that word. The jealousy is becoming way too much. Then we have a multi guy down in Maryland or Virginia, wherever he is. I don't even know where he is because it's irrelevant. Saying, let's silence this because this is a commercial operation. Well, I got news for you, buddy. The station that I operated in the ARRLDX is not a commercial operation. Sorry. It's privately owned by Crossy K1 Lima Zulu and myself. It's not a commercial enterprise. Sorry. Good try. Good try, old man. The BS has got to stop. Really got to stop. And then they go on forums. They attack me whenever they can. But all we do is, 1, present ham radio in a great light. Unfortunately, I have to spend 15, 20 minutes every morning defending myself. Number 2, we're getting youths involved in ham radio like never before. We got one of the youths that we're mentoring. He's winning CWTs, beating the old 30-year-old, not 30-year-old, 30-year-old long hams that are maybe in their 60s and 70s. And he's 13 years old, okay? He's a great operator, and he's honing his skills on our system. But that's just one example of many for the youths. 3, we come here and live stream every day. And we're getting people interested in ham radio, okay? People are getting on the air. People are getting their license. AARRL, how come you're not doing it? Huh? You got that great station there at the ARRL headquarters. Why isn't that station open to live streaming and young people? You're a disgrace. ARRL, you're a disgrace. Coming after a guy that promoted ham radio. Shame on you. Number 4, we have this remote service. You know how many people are in nursing homes that operate our stations? You know how many people in nursing homes operate our stations? And I don't know the number, but it's quite a bit. For a matter of fact, I don't even want to bring this up, but I will. NC1L, Bill, who used to be the director of the awards committee, who unfortunately died. I think he got in a car accident or something. I can't remember. I don't remember the details. But to make a long story short, when NC1L was in the hospital, in the nursing home, let me get that, in the nursing home, Lee and I donated a laptop to him. And not only did we donate the laptop to him, we gave him free access to RHR. NC1L. Bill, I forget his last name. I hope I got his name right. I'm so upset about this whole thing. But anyway, the old ARRL chairman of the wards was in a nursing home on the last days of his life. We gave him free access to the our system for his years of devotion. And guess what? He worked an all-time new one when he was in the hospital. He worked K1N. He worked at the Expedition of Vasa. He was so happy. But no, they never recognized us for that. You think the ARRL would have put that in the damn magazine. But no. Because we do big and bold things and they're not doing it. And now they want to take me down. So again, I put the link in there. I'm going to just keep on posting this. And I hate to ruin the show. I hate to ruin the show because I have to talk about this. I hope you people in here that are watching me on chat, which I respect with my heart, you understand where I'm coming from. I have a lot of passion for this. I'm already 30 minutes into the show. I haven't even turned the radio on. That's how upset I am. For a matter of fact, you on Twitch TV or YouTube, when you click the link there to send the email, maybe you can send a link to this video. Maybe they need to watch and to see how upset I am. All I did was promote amateur radio, and all I get is shit. It's got to stop. It's ridiculous. It's making you guys look petty. And I'm going to warn the ARRL. I'm warning you. You come after me, I'm coming after you. Because you mean nothing to me. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. The BS has to stop. All we do is put amateur radio in a good light. Unfortunately, I have to spend 30 minutes defending myself every day on a show because you want to come and take me down. Stop the BS already. Please. Everybody here watched the show. They know I did not cheat. I don't even like hearing the word cheat. They don't actually come out and say, you cheated. But they're saying, well, you kind of did this. When you're pushing the envelope, of course it's going to be, you kind of did. We've been pushing the envelope since 2010 when we started the remote business. Yes, we got attacked back then. The ARRL was going to try to make a new DXCC regulations for remote operators. Do what you need to do. Because you know what? We can do our own awards program. And probably better. Because we do everything better than everybody else. So that leads me back to the 32 million point score this weekend. Again, 32 million points. We operated multi-multi. I wanted to bring it live to everybody here. And the contest committee chairman couldn't give us a definitive answer. He basically called me a cheater. And then went off on the... I couldn't even decipher it. I couldn't even decipher what he was trying to tell me. It was all over the place. And that was on Wednesday. Just as the contest is starting on Friday, I get an email. Hey, the CQWPX chairman quit. I'm sure, I'm positive that there's going to be a forum started that W2RE or Remote Ham Radio or the WW2DX team caused this guy N4TZ to quit. Let me tell you, I never responded to the email. What he did, which probably was the mistake, he carbon copied a bunch of people. I don't know why. To make us look bad? I don't know. He sent the email, which was basically calling me a cheater. He said, the main reason I did the video is to gain QSO. BS. BS, BS, and I call it again, BS. So then he went on and said, well, you kind of do this, you kind of do that, I'm like, dude, you shouldn't be a chairman if you can't answer the question. But then we never responded. Lee and I got the email and said, wow, this guy's got a lot of bias against you. I guess like we better not do it. The bias was unbelievable. He formed it from watching these forums. And I think the ARRL contest committee, the awards committee, has formed a bias against me on the same reason. They watched the 5 minutes of the video and formulated an opinion, but they didn't watch the 32 hours that we filmed. It's really pathetic. Shame on you, ARRL. I'm looking forward to that DQ because you know what? In a couple years from now, everybody's going to be screaming, and you took down the guy that was promoting it. So I'll say this one more time. I'm already 35 minutes in, and I'm fueled. I'm fired up. I put the link in there. You see it in there, contest at ARRL.org. All I want you to do is put in the subject line, W2RE, and then you talk about whatever you want. I don't care what you say. You could tell them how much you love the videos. You could tell them how much you hate the videos. You could tell them how much I was wrong, and you could tell them how much I was right. I don't care what you write. I'm not telling you what to write. All I'm telling you is that this is the only way I'm going to get support, because they got emails from a few people that said this guy should be disqualified. Yes, the ARRL is a pathetic organization for even sending the email to me. They have no idea who they're messing with. They have no idea. They have no idea. I'm not your regular guy that's just going to stay silent. I have a lot of support in ham radio. I have a lot of support in ham radio. How about you guys doing something for the youths? How about opening the W1AWA station that sits there idle, that's idle right now because nobody can go there because of the virus? How about opening it up and giving it to the youth to operate when it's closed? How about that? How about when we sent you an email 4 or 5 years ago, copied everybody on the committee, and said, hey, we got this great idea with the youth. We can put it in every college and high school in the U.S. because you guys have the funding. We don't. But we'll use our technology. And you know what we got back from them? Nothing. A big, big zero. We sent the ARRL an email to everybody on the board and said, hey, we have this great program that we can get youths involved in amateur radio. We want to put our technology in every high school and college that has a station. And the kids would have access to it after school hours. You know what the response from the ARRL was? Zero. Not one responded. You know why? Because it wasn't their idea. So what we did? We went and did it on our own. We went and did it on our own. So again, ARRL, listen to me. You come after me, I'm coming after you. You have 20,000 members, I got 3 million video views. People respect me. I tell them the truth. All I want to do is present ham radio in the greatest light, and all you want to do is take me down. Shame on you. Shame on you, ARRL, and shame on those that are in contesting are trying to take us down. Shame on you. I will not be silenced. I tell you, you're messing with the wrong guy. Again, inside the restream, the contest at ARRL.org. Somebody else can put the link in there for me because I have to type it in. So somebody else can put the link in there. Please put it in there again. So people who are watching can get this email to the ARRL. It's pathetic. It's really pathetic that this is what it's come down to. A guy who's a big promoter of amateur radio, you're coming after me? Because a couple guys are mad because I said I was at the bottom of the band but never mentioned what band I was on? Really? Oh, come work me? But nobody knew where I was? Please. Stop the BS. We all know what it's about. You know all those big donations you get from people to keep the ARR running? How about I contact them and let them know how much of a failure you are? How about when we wanted to put an ad in your magazine that, by the way, we pay $3,600 a month, that we no longer put an ad in there? Because you told us we couldn't place an ad that said HOA, no problem, use remote ham radio? HOA means Homeowners Association. When we put ads in the QST magazine, it was like the Got Milk commercial. It was very simple and very easy. And we put in there, HOA, no problem, use remote ham radio. Guess what? They wouldn't let us run that ad. Because they don't want you guys in homeowner associations using RHR. That's right. I got the email to prove it. If they come after me, I'll blast it all over the place. Pathetic. Why would you stop a company that's paying you $3,600 a month for an ad, which we're never going to advertise in your magazine again? You can forget about that. HOA, no problem, use RHR, and then we told, oh, well, you can't put that in the ad in there. We're trying to get we're going against I couldn't even follow them. Something about they wanted to do something with the FCC and get some rules changed, and then I found out it was a complete failure, and they pulled the plug because they were going to do more harm than good. But yet, the company that can get people in HOAs on the air, you wouldn't allow us to advertise that. It's been one thing after another from the ARRL. They cater to the few people that may be giving them big donations. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just speculating. Because it makes no sense to me why the ARRL would be coming after me when I'm the guy that's promoting amateur radio. So, again, if you can send the email, that'd be fantastic. All right. You want me to start working, or you want me to keep talking? You tell me in the chat, because I go on all day long with this. You tell me in chat you want me to get on the air, I'm getting on the air. Oh, another thing I should mention while we're on the subject of streaming. Has anybody noticed that a lot of other hams are streaming now? Have you noticed in your Facebook page or on Twitch TV that now hams are live streaming their operation? Is there a coincidence here? That I started live streaming my live operations, and now quite a number of people doing it? If I'm such a bad guy, why are they allowed to do it? I tell you, they're making themselves look so foolish. Just like over the censure of N6AA. You know what? You only had the contest community on that one for you. Guess what? I have everybody. I have, you know what? I do have most contesters that favor what I do. I have people that are DXers, people that are ordinary people, that are thinking about getting in ham radio, that are in other countries. So when you censored N6AA, that's small potatoes compared to what I'm going to do back. Just a warning. I'm coming after you if you come after me. So think twice. Think twice. Sending that email without talking to me at first is not the right way to do things. You get one. The way things work in this world is you're innocent until proven guilty, and you came out